Yeah.
Ah, okay, good. So sonnets, limericks, haikus. One of the reasons that I like to bring these into the diamond method is because we look at rhythm. We in some cases rhyme. When it comes to
Yeah.
a haiku, there's not really a rhyme. There doesn't don't need to use rhyme.
Ah,
Okay, but a haiku comes from Japan. It's a Japanese type of poem. It is rhythmic in nature, and there are 17 syllables in total in a haiku. Okay, so it's very specific, and the line sequence is 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables. Okay, so that's what we're going to play with today to kind of transform what we were just talking about into a poem. All right, now traditionally the topic of a haiku is nature, but today we're going to look at again this idea of what's going on with world events. So I wrote this this morning. Could you go ahead
wow.
and, yeah,
Yeah,
um, yeah, I
that's
wrote this
good.
this morning, but then I want you and I to go ahead and write one together. So could you go ahead and read this for us?
I feel my hands tied. Only a miracle now. Hopelessly, I wait.
Yeah, yeah, right. So this, I also thought of you this morning when I used the expression that my hands are tied. Uh, I loved how you read that, Claudia. You went into kind of performance mode. Your voice dropped. It was really lovely. Read it one more time for
Um,
us.
I feel my hands tied. Only a miracle now. Hopelessly, I wait.
Oh yeah, and you even got that staircase, intonation. Hopelessly, I wait at the end, which was nice. Um, Good. So this was how I was feeling about it, right? Hopeless, but I still, like you said, this hope in your case, and uh, wait, what was the word? Hope and
Desperation?
desperation. Desperation. Um, so yes. So why don't we together? All right. The idea was that we would be in a group environment, and you'd go into a breakout room to go ahead and write a poem together. But let's write a poem together. But let's kind of. I can pull up a whiteboard where we can start to brainstorm. But of course, I'm going to put a lot of this on you since I've already written one this morning. So where do you think we should start? What do you think our commonality is from the conversation we just had? And I'll just kind of write down some words and then we can construct a
Uh,
poem later.
that we feel like the whole world falls apart.
Okay, the world is falling apart. Uh, I think I'll just write down some words as well. We talked about desperation. Let me look at my notes. What are some other words that might be interesting? Um, I used the word hate, right?
Uh,
Um,
yeah,
I
hopelessly. You also,
Yep, hopeless. I also talked about feeling hopeless. What are some other words that you wrote down there?
yeah. Okay. Yeah, but all only idioms. Torn between hope and desperation. Silver
Torn
lining.
between hope and desperation. What? Desperation, silver lining. You also had another one, didn't you?
Light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah.
Okay, okay. All right. Now I also had the word enemy I had written down, right? How can our hate be so strong that we group a whole group of people together and call them the enemy,
Yeah.
right? This idea that a group of people is the enemy. All right, so we got a lot of good stuff here. So let me just kind of push this over here. All right. So now, how can we play with this, right? And I'm gonna let you do that. All right. Let's start with we need the first line is going to be 5 syllables. Can you think of how? how could you envision this starting?
Whole world falls apart.
Okay. Whole world falls apart. Whole world falls apart. Perfect. Okay, we got our 5 syllables there. Now, what else do we have here?
But we gotta include some motives of nature, huh?
No,
In
no, we
order to
don't.
make.
No, no, today we don't. Nope. 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 I don't think I did in my example. Whole world falls apart. Now, I like this part where we talk about torn between hope and desperation. How can
Yeah,
we turn that into 7 syllables, Claudia?
yeah, but I know a line some off the top of my head, but it would include some sort of nature motive in
That's
it.
okay. We can use it. Give it to me.
So nightfall swallows hope and heart because apart and heart.
Ooh, night falls,
Nightfall,
swallows.
sorry, nightfall.
Night falls,
Yeah,
swallows.
hope and heart.
Okay, is this 7 syllables?
But it's nightfall. I meant nightfall.
Oh, nightfall. Okay,
Yeah,
nightfall.
nightfall. Sorry, my
That,
emphasis was a little
yeah.
off. Yeah,
So
because it's a
nightfall. Yeah, instead
yeah
of night falls. Yeah.
yeah
So
nightfall.
nightfall swallows hope and heart. Ooh, awesome. That's powerful. Ah, okay, good. Do we want a silver lining at the end or a light at the end of the tunnel?
Yeah. So in your email, you had this the doves. The doves are actually a motive for hope, huh?
Yes, peace.
Maybe include that in the last line because
Sure, sure. So how can we do that?
something like doves fly sky high because it also rhymes. Fly sky high,
Well, we don't need to
something like
rhyme
that.
in a, we don't need to
Doves,
rhyme. Nope, in a haiku.
yeah, but it
Doves
could fly
fly
sky high.
sky high.
I
Okay,
don't
one
know, maybe
second.
like,
Having a little pain in my leg. Okay.
oh,
Okay. One second. Okay. Doves fly sky high. That's only 4 syllables. We could do doves flying. So it's not so much fly sky high, like doves flying sky high,
doves. Doves is only one syllable.
isn't it?
Is it? I thought it's two.
Why?
I don't know. No, it's one. I'm not sure with this one.
Well, let's
Dove.
say it. Say the word doves. Where's the
It's
second
one. Yeah.
syllable? Right?
Doves.
Yeah.
It's one. Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you're Brazilian, and because Brazilians would say dovies, right? They would make that extra syllable there, but it's not, right?
No.
So
Yeah.
doves, one syllable.
Yeah. Doves.
Doves flying sky high. And I like the ing because it breaks up the rhyme.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. I love it. Okay, now we're going to have to write more than one, but before we do, I'll read it and then you read it, okay? Whole world falls apart. Nightfall swallows hope and heart. Oh, I didn't even know. Did you do that rhyme on purpose? Apart and heart?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, see, haikus, they usually don't rhyme, but why not? So, whole world falls apart, nightfall swallows hope and heart, doves flying sky high. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh my God, I love it. I'm going to have to post that later on LinkedIn. Go ahead and read that.
Whole world falls apart. Nightfall swallows hope and heart. Doves flying sky high.
Ah,
The last line
awesome.
was a little bit off. Yeah.
Say it again. Doves.
Doves flying sky high. I
And
don't know. It's off a little bit.
say the
Yeah.
word doves,
Doves.
doves. Now, what vowel am I saying? Doves. Uh,
Schwa.
yeah, but you're not. So try it again.
Ah, okay. Doves flying sky high.
There it is. Because you were doing a little bit of like doves, dog,
Yeah,
dog. Like you're
number
almost going to
6.
ah. Yeah,
Yeah.
dove. It's that schwa, so the jaw's up. Doves flying sky high. Beautiful. I love it.